Okay, good. As easy as that. So outside, next seemed like it's doing better. How are you feeling overall with respect to the diabetic treatment?
With what?
With the diabetic treatment that we're doing, how's the Clearvite program going? How are you feeling? Having any
Just
negative?
about the same,
Okay.
actually, at this point. I mean, I haven't had any miraculous
Okay.
recovery or anything, but I'm all right.
And that's okay. You're not having any negative symptoms, any bad stuff popping
No.
up as a result of what we're doing?
No, I had no negative results.
Okay.
Some strange, I mean, I would think the blood sugar would be continually, gradually going down.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily. One day I had 218, and at supper time on Saturday night, it was 240. And so I thought that to be a little interesting. I mean, considering I'm eating, I'm very, very cautious of what I eat.
You're following this to
and
the
that's
T?
one of my, I have a whole list of things.
Okay, we're
to
going to
go
go through them all.
Uh-huh. And make sure that I didn't do anything different. The
Okay.
only thing I did different on Saturday, we were at a very large funeral, and so I don't remember. I guess did I eat? I don't remember if I ate breakfast before we left for this funeral. It was at 11:30 in the morning, and it was almost supper time by the time we got home.
So you missed some meals.
And so it screwed up my diet as far as that goes. I know I took the Clearvite in the morning. Then after the funeral, they had a reception. I took along a bag of snap peas in my purse.
Good.
And a rice cake.
Okay.
And that's what I ate.
Good.
But I didn't have any, I couldn't very well be drinking Clearvite
Right.
with me. And so I skipped that. And so, but at supper time, that's when it was 240, and I noticed. And at bedtime, it was 161. So
You're still taking the same amount of insulin?
I think less.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a good thing.
Uh-huh. But I've had some, I guess now they seem like higher sugar levels that aren't probably, like at bedtime Sunday night, it was 180, and then it was on Monday morning, it was 190.
Okay.
At before supper on Monday evening, which would be yesterday, it was 213.
Okay.
And at breakfast time this morning, it was 216. This noon, it was 140.
Okay.
And so that's
So a little bit up and down.
quite, a lot of range, it seems
Right.
to me, in there.
I want you to keep this in mind. Now, the Clearvite program, which is how we start most of our diabetics, is what you're in right now,
Uh-huh.
is not officially part of the diabetic treatment.
Okay.
This protocol, this 3-week protocol, is designed to kind of cleanse you, reduce inflammation. It's like a detox. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So the diet, actually, what we're asking you to follow, is not typically a diabetic-friendly diet. So I don't ever go into Clearvite with expectations that we're going to make huge strides with blood sugar. Now, oftentimes we do make huge strides with blood sugar. Oftentimes with Clearvite, just comes down really fast. Okay. But I don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to continue to work the Clearvite program.
Yeah, I just wasn't necessarily as frustrated as I was just questioning, and noticing that this time it's up and this time it's fairly low, and the next time it may, or 2 times later, it may be up substantially again.
That's not uncommon with Clearvite. And so as we exit the Clearvite program, we're going to get into the meat of the diabetic portion.
Oh, okay.
That's where
that was one of my questions, since I have a whole page
Why don't
here.
you go ahead and ask it? And then for me to make sure we cross that one off.
Lay ahead what I'm heading into.
Well, as we finish...
Because I did all those tests.
Very good.
And I would think that the test results would be back.
Not yet.
Oh, they're not?
Not
okay.
yet.
Okay. And I thought, well, one of these times I'd be anxious to know what has been learned.
As we move out of Clearvite, we're going to be moving into more of a diabetic-friendly core diet. And then the test results that we do get back will begin to dictate what needs to be, what we need to provide therapy for. For instance, one of the most common things we do after ClearVite is we begin intense adrenal therapy. The adrenal glands, the stress glands that sit right on top of the kidneys, which have a major role in regulating and controlling blood sugar, are often not working well. So we begin the process of getting those regulated. Sometimes the hormones are not well. Sometimes the liver is not functioning well. So the test results will dictate kind of what we do from a dietary perspective and also what we do from a nutritional supplement perspective. So the diet, this is the hardest part. The ClearVite program, after we finish this, it's easier than this.
Oh.
So we're going to be shifting the diet again.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it'll be a little bit more inclusive, and then you'll have a new set of supplements come on board.
Okay.
And those supplements that you're taking now, those will go away for the most part. Okay. So that's kind of where we're headed.
Okay, because I was, so a lot of these questions that I've laid out had to do with this, because I've been very, very specific in terms of if I bought something, looking at every single ingredient. This noon I had, and one other time a couple of days ago, I had a quick make pea soup. You can get it's dry, and you just add boiling water to it. Then I discovered in it, as I was studying, and I thought I'd read everything on every label very carefully, I discovered today as I was studying it, it has a little corn syrup in it. Corn syrup is not good at this point.
No.
And so...
And really, not sorry to interrupt, in the grand scheme of things, health-wise, not ever.
Okay.
Now, that doesn't mean if you have a little corn syrup from here to here and there, you're going to die, but it means for overall health and balance, corn syrup's not good.
And lots of questions like on this part, is molasses, anything that has molasses in it? Molasses is a natural sugar, and
that should be okay.
It should be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't overdo that because molasses is natural sugar.
Right.
It can raise the blood sugar.
Right, exactly.
So for the purposes of ClearVite, that's okay. What the ClearVite diet is designed to do is to be hypoallergenic.
Right, okay.
We're trying to get all the inflammation, all the allergies out of the diet.
Okay.
So that should be fine.
Black olives.
Those are fine.
Okay. And this one I think I answered, but because it's in one of the things that I bought. But lentils, I assume, are okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Not for ClearVite. Now that'll be different in the next diet, and I'll show you.
Okay, but this is in the ClearVite thing. The lentils are okay.
Yes.
Okay. Rice syrup. That's another one. Now because the reason being because I discovered a bread that is heavy as lead, but it's a non-gluten. It had a whole list of non-dairy, non-wheat, non-soy, non. And it's okay. It's called rice pecan bread.
Should be fine.
And I thought, okay, I think I will try that. I could at least eat that with some sunflower butter on it. Okay. But it gets kind of boring, and so I thought, I think I might take and try a little of this rice syrup, just for taste.
Should be fine. Keep in mind, a lot of the things that you're talking about are permissible in ClearVite, but ClearVite doesn't know that you're a diabetic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like things like gluten-free breads and rice syrup, as soon as they hit, especially the bread, as soon as it hits your saliva, it turns right to sugar. So it's going to increase your blood sugar. So I don't want you to overdo those things, even though they're permissible in ClearVite for now.
Oh, okay.
So in moderation.
Okay.
A little bit at a time.
All that I've done.
Okay, good.
And I'm assuming rice milk is okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Another good choice there is almond milk.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, and I already talked about that. The safflower oil, I don't know what safflower oil comes from.
When I don't know something, I'll tell you I don't know. I don't know what it comes from either. I would imagine it's safflower, but I don't know. The reason
I was looking at this list of things that were in the gluten-free rice pecan bread, and it contains some whole rice flour, which I thought was okay because it's rice, fruit,